Hey guys. Okay, so I just want to hop on here really quick to just like kind of give like a little word of the day or a little food for thought. Um Basically, I guess I can start with myself. I'm in a place right now where I'm trying to elevate. I'm trying to do things a little bit more differently than I have before, basically. And like the other day, I was going through a little bit of something, and I had to basically take a step back because, when tensions are high or things are not going the way that you want them to go or you're planning them to go, and you see things like going left, and you trying to, change your mindset and things. Sometimes it's best to take a pause. Like, you know what? I'm going to put this on the shelf real quick. And then when I can clear my mind, I can clear my head space so I can actually produce a valuable thought without it like going there. I would just say it's best to put it on a pause. And I feel like ain't nothing wrong with that. Like, it doesn't mean that you don't care. It doesn't mean that the situation is not going to be handled. Like, it doesn't mean none of that. It just means that you personally need a time and a space to clear your head, clear your thoughts, get your mindset right so you can actually figure out a solution to the problem. Versus like, things getting heated and then now you just out your hoo-ha saying whatever. That doesn't even make, it's not even relevant to what's even going on. But you just so up in arms that you just, you don't care. You just saying anything. Like, honestly. So I just feel like ain't nothing wrong with taking a step back, taking a pause. And my thing is, do things in your own timing. And that's just with anything in life in general. Don't look at what others doing just because you're not handling it the way somebody else wants you to handle it. That has nothing to do with you. Nothing. You handle it the best way that you see fit. Just because it's not according to what other people have plans, that's not your problem. That's not your problem. And if they have a problem with it, you just tell them, just politely back off. Okay? Please back off. Because you don't have time to be like moving backwards. Especially when you're trying to be more positive, you're trying to move forward in life, you're trying to, just handle things differently. And you don't want nobody else, trying to dictate the way you handle things. Like, handle them in your own way, the best way that you see fit. And my thing is, and if that person knows you enough or whatever the situation, even if they don't know you enough, they gonna quickly find out that, look, I need a timeout. I need to take a time out before I have to be in timeout. Okay? Please. Thank you. I would appreciate that. So I would just say word of the day or thought of the day is do things in your own timing. Do things whenever God put it on your heart to do them, and not a second before. Because if it ain't a bill, if them bills ain't calling, because when them do and they call, oh, you better pay the bills now immediately. Yeah, when they calling, you pick up. But if it's nothing like just dire, then yeah. So that's all I have to say. That's all I wanted to hop on here and say is do things in your own timing. Do things when it's best for you and not a second before. Yeah. But anyway, y'all, I don't even know what day it is because we've been snowed in for so long, but it's been sunny. So I've been in my car in the sun, soaking it up. Yes. But anyway, y'all. Well, thank y'all. Well, if y'all made it this far, thank y'all for watching. If you don't mind, give me a like, a share, a follow, a recommendation. So, please, y'all. Because like I said, I'm trying to be rich by tomorrow. And tomorrow is almost here. And I need some support. Okay, y'all? All right, now, bye.